TV here with Ronnie Shields in beautiful Las Vegas. Ronnie, let's just jump into it. A lot of things took place yesterday. I was shocked. First of all, I guess the antics or the way Oscar and Canelo went at it at the press conference. Were you a little bit shocked? I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit.
Well, I didn't even see it, but I heard about it. But hey, man, this is boxing, and when things happen, somebody says something that you don't like, you're gonna fire back, and Canelo fired back, and it is what it is.
And it's because both of them are fighters, so it's like you're gonna punch me, I'm gonna punch you back.
Absolutely.
You believe?
Go ahead.
Do you believe maybe that some of the stuff that Oscar told him or how everything took place could probably add more fuel to Canelo or maybe get into his head? Do you believe it got into his head?
I don't think it got into his head. Canelo's too experienced for that, man. Mm-hmm. He's been in this game forever. He has a lot of fights. He understands when people are talking. Oscar's talking, I'm Munguía.
Mm-hmm. But there was that fuel there that has been burning for both of them. They've been wanting to say something, right?
Absolutely. But again, Oscar's not getting in the ring. Munguía is. So Munguia's gonna have to pay the price for what Oscar said.
Certainly, I'll be honest with you, I really don't like both because one's a legend, one's
absolutely.
We can say he's going to be a legend or a Hall of Famer for sure, Canelo. But how do you see this fight going? On Saturday night here in Las Vegas. Canelo's the experienced fighter, Jaime Munguia, the young, hungry lion, as per se.
Yeah, and I think Canelo is going to use his hungerness against him. Mm-hmm. Most guys that fight Canelo, they moving this way, moving that way. Munguia's going to come straight for him. He's not going to have to look for him. I think Canelo picks him apart, and Canelo knocks him out late.
Do you feel like maybe Canelo has regressed a little bit, due to his age and all the miles that he's had?
Of course, you regress when you get older. Mm-hmm. That happens, but you get smarter.
Mm-hmm. Comparing his last fights of Canelo, when he fought John Ryder, then Jaime Munguia, what he did to John Ryder. Could you see maybe more an advantage for Jaime Munguia coming Saturday night? Or I know you're laughing a little bit because
you got to understand something, right? There's an old saying: styles make fights, right?
Yeah.
So Canelo, he wanted the rounds in. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can look at him and see that he wanted the rounds in. Yeah. He didn't try to go out and try to knock Ryder out. Mm-hmm. I mean, Ryder played into his hands.
Yeah.
And this is why he said after the fight, nobody beats this version of Canelo.
Yeah, I agree. As trainer yourself, a prestige trainer, obviously with a lot of history, great fighters that you had, champions as well. Have you felt that being with Freddie Roach has actually elevated Jaime Munguia a little more? I personally have. I've seen it a little bit.
Of course it's going to help him. Mm-hmm. Freddie been in the sport a long time. Mm-hmm. He just seen everything. It's going to help him. The only thing that's not going to help him is when he gets hit.
And switching the pace, Twin Charlo. I know we still haven't heard any news. We're waiting to see maybe that Caleb Plant fight. Have you talked to him, or is what is the status of him right now?
I talked to him. I've been talking to him for a while now. We all talk almost every day. And look, whoever they say he's going to fight, that's who he fights. He's just waiting on the call. Right now, he got nothing on the horizon right now. So, he's doing a little training here and there, and we're just waiting to see who's next.
Let's be honest, I think the Caleb Plant fight would be very interesting to see. A lot of fans would like to see that fight, right?
Of course. A lot of fans would like to see what Jamal fight Canelo also.
Yeah.
So we just have to wait and see what happens, we don't make that call.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on the call like everybody else.
Lastly, I know the big news, like we were talking about earlier, the big news that broke out yesterday, Ryan Garcia, tested positive. I'm not going to jump into conclusions just yet after everything is, set in stone, but what was your initial thoughts on it?
Well, I think I was like, let's wait and see what happens, because I know they still got to do the second part of the test.
Uh-huh.
So the first part came back positive, and as a fighter, right? Sometimes you don't know what you're taking. People give you stuff, and they give you stuff to take, and you trust them that they're giving you the right stuff to take, and all of a sudden, it's not the right stuff. So I think that as a fighter, though, we have to understand what we're taking and why are we taking this, And then as a fighter, you have to go on the VADA thing and see what's legal and what's not illegal.
Lastly, if everything, you know, Eddie Hearn, Devin Haney, and Bill Haney are saying if it is conclusive that he was taking something, he should get he get his O back. Do you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Look, man, you know you can't win a fight cheating.
No.
You know, it's just not feasible that he took something that maybe enhanced it.
Yeah.
Look, what I saw though was I saw Ryan.
Yeah.
And I didn't see nothing different from Ryan.
Yeah.
But if they say he took something that maybe enhanced it, then it's not for me to say. You know, it is what it is.
But a rematch? Would you want to see a rematch?
I would like to say we match at 140 pounds.
Thank you, Coach Ronnie Shields. Thank you for always speaking with Fight Hub TV.